We'll just start by reviewing some questions which we'll ask you concerning your career in Nigerian National Shipping Line. So, sir, can you state your parentage, your place of birth, your state, and your early education before joining NNSL?
My name is Tajudeen Alao. I was born in a small village, Mamu, near Ibadan. Grew up and school in Epe for my primary education. And you know Epe is a riverine area, it's a waterside town. And then came to Lagos for 1 year during my primary school, went back to Epe to finish. So my primary school was between majorly Epe, but mainly 1 year in Lagos, which gave me advantage over my peers. And then after I left school, I wanted to be an Islamic cleric. So I was not really doing anything, though I was very good in my primary school case. If I had double promotion, and then I took form to go to secondary school form at Ibadan by providence. My elder one in the family lineage was in Form 4 or 5. I followed him. And then he came to Ibadan during his holiday. We went out to see somebody in Elele. And then he said there was a secondary school here. We went there. And that's how I got the form. So it was just, and we did the entrance. It was a mission school, Ahmadiyya Grammar School in Elele. And I led the common entrance. I didn't know until when we for interview. Then in Form 1, the first exam, I got 93%. The second person got 72 because they would post it all over the school.
Okay.
So then I got scholarship from Folawiyo, who was the Honorable Commissioner for Education in Oyo State. And that is how my secondary school journey ended. Moving forward, after secondary school, I got a lot of scholarship to go locally and abroad. I had many options. 1974 medical student, University of Benin, and then scholarship to go to Poland for agric engineering, and the Western region engaged me. Then NDA, course 16, Nigerian Defence Academy course 16, potential pilot, because I was very, restless. I was an extrovert.
Yeah.
So while waiting, I did Air Force potential pilot exam, which brought us to Lagos at the old School of Science site. And then I left the place and joined the Navy. And I did my full course in the Navy, the basic course at NNSL Croft. I was an engineer at artificial training. And I was going to go to send to some people while we were there who also had the NDA opportunity, went to NDA. So, but for one reason or other, I didn't. So that's why I pulled out. I was to go to India to study for 4-year course. You know, that time was 12 states and one person from each state. So I was representing Western states, and I felt guilty that I dropped the idea because that meant I blocked some other people. I came to Lagos and joined Nigerian National Shipping Line through a big uncle. That time is the Public Service Commission that will recruit you and send you.
Okay.
The same thing state by state representation. And because I grew up at the waterside in Epe, so going to sea was just normal something for me.
Okay.
So that is how I was fortunate to be sent to Wasatch as a
Okay.
cadet. We did exam. Captain Adu, who is Ogaga of Ikere now, Captain Emmanuel Okonko from Onitsha is in Warri, Captain Chukwu from Abia State, Maya is in Ex-Shell, Umaru Chele from Benue State is in Liverpool. Some of those people who drop back, Mario Yinka, and follow their career. And me, myself, Adu, Okonko followed our career, and Chukwu till NNSL. Adu left earlier than us, 10 years earlier. They were in NNSL until NNSL was liquidated.
I see. Please narrate your career with NNSL, when you were employed, where you were employed, and how you adjusted to the job. Did any organization sponsor your nautical training?
Yes, it was the same government. There's what we call Lagos Training Scheme.
Yes.
Which was basically run by Niger Line, Liverpool. And then ships will be loaded, there will be no officer to take the ship. Ship will be coming from the south, from west coast of Africa to UK or continent. They will take you straight and send you another ship that is sailing. You will be in school, they will pull you out because ships are loaded, no officer to carry, depending on the land. I was fortunate to go to Wasatch, which at that time was a paramilitary school. That's the School of Navigation under the University of Southampton.
Okay.
Few of us went through regiment. Because of my military background, I was adapted to it. Captain Enacho went to the same school as well.
Okay.
Emmanuel Enacho. I was the senior leading cadet, executive officer cadet in my time. So I held 2 positions. And there are pictures to that effect, which I will give to you in Wasatch. We were fortunate to meet the Queen of England. She came to Wasatch. We do dinner, of Fairham, somewhere. They all come to town and we go. We went to St. Paul Cathedral in 1974. And this cleaning your cabin, doing inspection 3 times a day affected the academic performance of some people. But they felt this is a regimented life and therefore it has to be so. So imagine leaving class to go and do inspection in your room. People will come around and see how well your cabin is laid, how your bed is laid and all that. 3 times a day. You do all these things. So I was fortunate. When I left Wasatch, I was sent on MV River Niger.
Okay.
And the captain was an Egyptian.
Okay.
The chief officer was an Indian. To show you we're short of officers. The chief engineer was Igbo. Second engineer was British.
What year was this?
It was 74, 75.
Okay.
The period of congestion.
Okay.
Cement Armada in Lagos.
Yes.
That was the period. It was bad. Even the NPA also had a lot of pilots trained, sent to sea to come and become pilots, because a lot of Indians, Egyptians were pilots in NPA. They were lodged at Shura Palace Hotel.
Okay.
Nigeria was in their need of officers. So I sailed on the Niger, posted by Liverpool office.
Okay.
And then we were about 7 cadets on board. We had bad weather, our first experience at sea. Flying fish was on deck. We had to go on deck to go and tighten cargo that are loose, tugboats. You know, that the container was not in room.
Okay.
The other ship was SD-14, special design ship, SD-14. It was general cargo ship. So there were a lot of deck cargo. And then when in fact, many ships were sinking. We had it. When we cleared the bad weather, the captain did party on board. We did inspection to go around. Good experience. I was so courageous to go to the forecastle where water was coming, turbulence coming onto the ship,
Yes.
you know, like that. And the sailors were shocked like this. young man. He was so courageous, was doing everything with them and all that. And, that initial bond, because as cadets, we were not supposed to mix with ratings.
I see.
But here we are. Senior officers were foreigners. The middle officer, senior most was engineer, engineer.
Okay.
Captain Balogun was second officer. Dr. Joe, Professor Joe was third officer on the ship. So, and then cadets, all the ratings were, I think 1 or 2 Ghanaian ratings were on board, AB.
Okay.
And then, because when you are short of, you are allowed to take. So, that initial bad weather experience and the work on there got me close to the ratings.
I see.
So, they liked me, they liked I was respectful and, disciplined. And the other cadets, they got into a lot of trouble. Except those who didn't have military background, those who didn't go to Warsash. We just went to normal nautical college. So that one got me. When we got to Lagos, there was problem on board. That was some experience. We spent 120 days in Lagos, no water, cement armada.
I see.
There were over 200 ships outside by Lagos.
I see.
And the many cadets left the ship because of that.
120 days.
Yes. Some ships spent 6 months. Some ships spent 1 year outside that.
Okay.
And that would prepare me for my holiday job later in Folawiyo, where I would stay with cement ship.
Yes.
At the child at college for 3 months, 4 months, as a young officer. But as a cadet, so the captain liked me, the chief officer in the man, and the other cadets even felt I was reporting them. Because when they gave us the job, they would Skype, go and hide in cabins.
Okay.
I had nowhere to hide. I'll just stay somewhere. When they see me, what are the other cadets? So maybe the other was sleeping and he wakes up to go to watch. Now look around. So we came to Lagos, went back to Liverpool.
Okay.
Came to Lagos, went back to London. Of course, we're doing 8 coasts in the West Coast.
Okay.
We're calling 8 ports from Dakar, something like Palmas, Dakar, Gambia, Sierra Leone,
Okay.
Monrovia, straight to Takoradi, Tema.
Okay.
Also, then Sapele.
Okay.
Then we go north. Occasionally, we go to San Pedro,
Okay.
north to load, Lower Buchanan to load, and Gambia up north. That's
Okay.
how we're doing as cadets.
Okay.
I was promoted after, that cadets are left the ship. I was alone now.
Yeah.
I was alone. So, Engineer Olabi was in the cadet in the engine room, or sure in the engine room. So they were there. But on deck, I was the only one there.
I see.
So in UK, they brought some other. By 1976, they brought Yenacho was promoted 4th officer. Was brought on the ship.
Okay.
Captain Balogun was 2nd officer.
Still on the Niger.
On the Niger.
Okay.
So from Niger, I went to school. In fact, by that time, the captain already giving me responsibility to keep watch on the bridge. He will be monitoring me in the engine room, but not to sign in the charge book because it will affect me. That as a cadet, you're already doing officer job.
Yes.
It will affect you.
Okay.
So we went to school, we came back, and we were posted on River Ethiopia, foreign captain. Captain Motosha was chief officer. We were. Then Ethiopia was a full cadet ship that time, training ship.
I see.
Captain Obunaya, Omar Ochele, Captain Jumbo. Captain Jumbo was there. Who was Fateye, who died in the Gurara incident.
I see.
Was cadet. Some other people were there. With me.
Okay.
And then now change of training because Liverpool was in charge.
Yes.
They now posted people out. They were to ask people to be posted out to elders line, Ebo,
Okay.
and Ebani.
Okay.
And my name was number one on the list.
But why?
Because for proper training, it was normal.
Okay.
Because Ebani and Ebo, they were dedicated training ship, and Palm something.
Okay.
You know, because when the cadets are not properly trained, when you are spoiled, you are not trained as an officer, then it's bad for the ship. A lot of privileges you have as when you're Nigerian ship, you know, a lot of privileges.
Yes.
The freedom you had on a foreign ship, you don't.
I see.
You know, people like KK training at Amsterdam,
Yeah.
people like Ali Duata, many of them they train in Pamela. So everybody was scattered on all those ships.
Okay.
And the signal now came from Liverpool that I should be retained on the ship.
I see.
So when we had all packed
On Ibani.
on Etio,
Etio.
they sent other people who were sent away.
Okay.
So I was there.
Okay.
I think Joe Awode, you know, was on the ship. So I stayed on the Etio. Was London, Lagos.
Okay.
Unlike the Niger that was tramping in the West Coast, you know,
Okay.
Ethiopia. And then a cadet in September, you know, in Lagos,
Yes.
went north and then came on Ahmadu Bello,
Yes.
30 days after, as a young officer. Everybody was shocked. People in Lagos were shocked, you know. They saw when the ship goes alongside. The third officer or fourth officer stayed on the wheelhouse with the captain and the pilot.
Okay.
Then when the ship is alongside, then the third officer must come to go and take the draft forward and aft.
Okay.
The chief officer is forward, second officer aft.
Yes.
But that was me coming down at the gangway to go and take the draft forward midship and take density of water. You know, the Holy Ghost just, you know, like that. You know. For the first time, I didn't appreciate the promotion.
Yes.
But it was when we got to Lagos
Yes.
that, and I came down the gangway and people were saying, no, like that. That's when I now realized that it was enormous promotion as a fourth officer.
I see.
I see. That is how, on the Ahmadu Bello,
Yes.
and then went back to school,
Okay.
passed, and was sent on leave.
I see.
So I came to Lagos. We were flown down.
Sent on leave for how long?
Because as cadet, I'm not taking leave. So definitely the leave will be a long time, maybe about 8 months or 9 months. You know, in 4 years. So some people stay in UK. Some people take what they call voyage job.
Okay.
When the ship gets to Europe or UK, they go on leave. They leave the ship. Oyinbo people have that arrangement. But we didn't have that in Nigeria.
Okay.
So when we went on leave, I was flown down with Capt Tajudeen, and I bought a car because I was fourth officer, and the salary went from 42,000 to 380,000.
Wow.
It was big money, and when you go to school, that money amounts to 400 and something pounds every month when you're in school. So for the period I was in school, I had so much money, and then when I had so much money before I went to school.
And you were still paid? Yeah, you were still fed?
Oh, yeah, fed on the ship. It was officer.
And you didn't have to touch the 400 pounds?
You didn't have to touch the money. You were taken care of. Your books were bought. Warm clothing provided for you. That was the standard procedure for cadet training. So a lot of people who were mature, like those who went to war, were not that they made proper use of it. But those who were young, they were just youthful exuberance. You didn't, except few married as cadets. Some people got married as cadets. You know, quite a few married as cadets. You know? So people like us were just freelance, free with the money, free with everything.
Anyway, so when you came down for your leave,
I came to Lagos, went to Ibadan, and then Folawiyo was looking for officer, Nigerian Green Lines,
yes,
looking for officer.
yes,
So somebody contacted me, and that is how I got to Folawiyo as third officer. It was all Indian and Yugoslavian officers
okay,
on Folawiyo, Yinka Folawiyo. I was on Ahmadu Tijani. So I said on Ahmadu Tijani for Simeta. We're going to Spain, Tarragona,
yeah,
Barcelona, Valencia, loading cement to Nigeria, staying and going back in ballast. You know, going back in ballast. And the Indian officer, chief officer that trained me, he drilled me so much until and Captain Motoch, of course. And then when they find out that what they consider punishment did not, it toughens me. I became their friend. So I learned so much. They give me a lot of responsibility. Water flooded the hatch. And then I had to tell the captain that, look, we can drill hole on the ship so that water from there will come to this and we can pump out. Because the water was so much we could not get to the bottom of the bilge
okay,
where you can pump it out.
yeah,
And because the ship has stayed long in Lagos, we spent 21 days to Canary Island, Las Palmas,
yes,
and another 1 week to Spain. So we had enough time. So the captain liked me for that. Then the other one was the ship apparently had the banned champagne and others, and Folawiyo ship.
yes,
And they were going to arrest the ship. And we had a Rolls Royce carried on board with the chairman. And then the captain this time was not Oyibo man again, was a Ghanaian man.
okay,
And from the experience I had, I told the man that we can start the engine cold. The chief engineer said, you cannot start. The captain said, what am I going to do? I said, we can start cold. You can even flood the cooling system with seawater just to get the ship out and then pump it out and flush it. I said, no, man. I said, no. You know, it's captain. So we kicked the ship out, got rid of all the champagne brooks and all that. You know? And when the ship came in and the captain was right so grateful, everybody was so good. Because on the boat,
and when you say you got rid of the champagne, that you threw it into the sea?
We broke it because you see the ship has a bonded warehouse. You understand?
Yes.
Where they will steal a port. But here you are, the ship has overstayed outside, and then until when you come into port, and then champagne was banned in Nigeria.
Yes.
Before we came.
Yes.
So this is big fine. So this experience gave me experience later day as a chief officer and captain. You must protect your ship. That's your responsibility on board as an officer. You must protect. Your ship must not get into trouble where they will find drugs and find the ship, apart from image to the country, big fine. Loss for the ship owner. You understand?
Yes.
So you go on any extent to. So we broke all the bottles into the water. And therefore, there is no. Because it was not intentional smuggling.
Yeah.
We didn't carry general cargo. It
Yeah.
was cement.
Yeah.
It was just for the ship to use.
Yeah.
Because those days when captain gets into port, he can order for cow to be killed, organize reception for business people in a port,
Okay.
for the ship to get more cargo.
Okay.
The means of communication were not like this.
Yeah.
So that is. That's a sense of responsibility to say more cargo,
Yeah.
more cargo,
Yeah.
more cargo, and then
Yeah.
more cargo, and I got commendation later in life from Admiral Guna for engaging the agent in Brazil to load the ship to the fullest.
So you had a very, very rousing career.
Yes, you know. So Folawiyo then I went back to ship and posted to Ahmadu Bello. And one day I was posted to Ahmadu Bello.
So after your time in Folawiyo, you then went back to Ahmadu Bello.
When my leave was finished.
When your leave
I
was
posted
finished.
back and I was
Okay.
third officer, second officer. And my time was up to go back to school. How? Because the time I spent in Folawiyo, that seat time
Yes.
was to my advantage. I didn't know when I went to do this. I just did it for experience.
Yes.
I did it for experience. So when the chief went to her, the captain said, yes, if you have seat time, you will go. He just calculated, and I told Captain Shaw. Captain Shaw said, no, his time is not up. He was in charge in Liverpool. He said, the time, he said this, and I said, I should go. So I joined for my chief officer's course. I joined late, halfway.
Okay.
I joined halfway but my mates, I had that edge over my mates because of the 9 months, 8 months spent in Folawiyo. I didn't spend dancing or farming.
Understood.
So that is
a very rousing career. Now, by your narration, we have gone through so many numbers. So we'll just pick and choose. Did you have any face-offs with anybody? Any such incident to report?
Yeah, that was my mate who told me that I was reporting there.
Yes.
To the chief officer.
Okay.
Say when they Skype, they expect everybody to Skype.
Yeah.
And go and hide or not something. When we are usually chipping, pepper, things like that, And then I will be doing my job.
Yeah.
I know where to go. And then I was also teaching the sailors seamanship.
Okay.
And I said so many to pass who have sailed for 11 years as SOS to pass their EDH and become AB. And many of them, they are still around.
I see.
That was.
So those were the first ones.
I was a peaceful person.
I think we'll
make friends.
Yes. I think we'll go to question number 5. That is the routine of the voyages from Lagos to Liverpool or from Liverpool to Lagos. The loading of the cargoes, the unloading, the selling.
I told you that in those days was a general cargo. It was not the day of
containers. Yes. So
you from Lagos. Sometimes you are in ballast. Sometimes you go and load palm kernel.
Okay.
Palm oil, palm kernel from Port Harcourt, palm oil from Lagos.
Okay.
You go to Ghana to load logs.
Okay.
You go to San Pedro to load logs.
Okay.
Abidjan to load logs.
Okay.
Like that, and you go and discharge in Middlesbrough.
Yeah.
You discharge in Liverpool.
Okay.
Or you discharge in Glasgow.
I see.
Or Dublin.
Okay.
Then coming down, you load dangerous cargo, ammunition, whiskey, and all that. They are always in cartons. And then you load iron rod. You load more Amstel.
Okay.
Amstel, Maltina.
I see.
It was bottled. Sometimes you bring in empty bottles from abroad. Empty bottles to Nigeria. It was that sad. Then you load the textiles.
I see.
Wrapper from Manchester. And then you bring clothes for Bochsin, what all these companies in Lagos.
I see.
Total, all this. These are the cargo we bring. Cornflakes, sardines, jam. In Ghana, you see people breaking cargo. So what cargo you have? If you have cornflakes, you have a marmalade, Ghanaian will break into it. If you carry whiskey and brandy to French countries, Cotonou, in ammunition locker, they must break it, tell you their cargo. And they can stab you, you try to block them.
I see.
But if it's fasting period, you are free. Your cargo is intact.
Yes.
But in Ghana, cornflakes, marmalade, jam, milk, they must steal. Aceto soap, they must steal.
So this is
and this was a period when the economy of West African country was at its peak, and we saw it gradually go down. Sierra Leone, Liberia, Ghana first, Gambia, they went into recession. Things went down. Sometimes we go to Congo, Cameroon, Also,
So there was a lot of pilfering because
there was a lot of people. That's what we call discrepancy cargo.
I see.
Broken textile, broken whiskey, that cadets have to tally.
Yeah.
Discrepancy
I see.
cargo. A lot of so that was the loading.
For the
And we call
insurance
to sort out. And we call in so many ports
yeah.
going south and so many. And the advantage we were working at night.
I see.
We were loading and discharging at night.
Okay.
But ships stay longer in ports.
Because
Ships
of
stay-
it was
It's
break bulk.
manual discharging. Manual and the break bulk. And then, we stay 7 days, 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
I see.
Sometimes 1 month.
I see.
Very good, I show.
Now, while you were at sea, the long time you spent at sea, Kami, what do you usually do? What's your hobbies?
As if you work very hard, you get tired, you sleep. As you read,
Okay.
you have time to read both the Bible. I'm very good with Bible. You read both the Bible and the Quran.
Okay.
Because you see seas. You sometimes go for days, nothing in the horizon. So you must know that there is God.
Yes.
You must accept that there is God. So and then every seaman is looking for ports. To go into port
Yeah.
and go to club, disco.
Yeah.
Instead of looking for business partners, and you just go enjoy.
Yeah. Okay. We have also covered question 6, the major cargoes and the major ports. Then in question 7, we are asking whether you noticed the era of containers.
Yes, because container came smaller. I told you there were special cargoes.
Yes.
Like whiskey, like brandy, wristwatches, shoes, and all that. So, ammunitions.
Yeah.
So this is why I even remember one time we carried coins from Nigeria abroad.
Okay.
Coins. It's the same money we were spending before,
Yeah.
Carrying coins abroad. So these smaller containers came.
I see.
And we were loading 4 on deck. 4 on deck.
I see.
Ahmadu Bello.
Yeah.
But they were not these standard containers.
Okay.
They were smaller and all that.
Okay.
And later, this standard container came and it was maybe 4 containers on deck.
Okay.
The ash stock were not strong enough
I see.
to carry them.
I
So
see.
we knew. And by 74, Nigeria took one ship. I used to remember the ship now. It's a Norwegian ship before we bought Adeja.
Okay.
We bought Mv Adeja, which was container ship, and Slovia. Is it Slovia, something like that? Norwegian ship that we charter.
Okay.
So those were the beginning. And it was three reports were loaded. Then the Ukwal started
Yes.
in 76, 77.
Okay.
Ukwal
Yes.
started. UK West Africa from Middlesbrough. I remember our MD Oladipo and the GM of Ghana went to launch in Middlesbrough with the Queen.
Okay.
So it was purely conference line,
Yeah.
container trade.
I see.
And I remember also we carried 1 million ton Pigeon in 1991. I still have the picture, River Adada.
Okay.
Then, by 79, our new ships have started coming.
Yes.
So we're dispensing with all those Gongola, Oromiyo, Nnamdi Azikiwe,
Okay.
Danfodio, King Jaja.
Yeah.
King Jaja were dispensing with all those ships.
I see.
The last of them, 1979, I think Gongola went
I see.
in 79, followed by we had Ahmadu Bello, Nnamdi Azikiwe, and the Benue and Niger and Ogun and Edo were there till later
Okay.
in the middle 80s to 90s.
I think
95.
we have covered so many numbers now. I think we can go to 10 now, which is about NNSL seafarers based in Liverpool.
Yes.
Were you based there too? What was your first experience of life abroad?
Liverpool was a welcome place for us seafarers. All our people went by ship. I went by air to UK.
Yes.
I'm from London to Liverpool.
Okay.
We were flown, 6 of us. But my mates, they went earlier. All of them, they went by ship.
Yes.
And Liverpool is our office in London, Nigeria, UK.
Yeah.
And our training headquarters. So they take all the cadets, put them in Kingston House, Stella Maris, lodge them before they go to their various schools. You know, for those who school in Liverpool, they had house in Liverpool. For those school outside Liverpool, once you're on holidays, you come to Liverpool, they will put you in the hostel.
I see.
Government will put you in the hostel.
Yeah.
You understand? So that's how we did. Of course, as cadets, some people got married to Igbo, especially those in Liverpool and South Shore. You know, but those of us outside Liverpool, I was in Wasatch. It was not so. The radio officers, they also stay longer in school and they got married. A lot of them got married. You understand? So, Liverpool was holiday home for us.
Yeah.
For those of us who school outside Liverpool.
Yes.
But when we finished, we made Liverpool our base.
I see.
I had my first child in Liverpool,
I see.
you know, but I school outside Liverpool,
Yes.
living in Liverpool.
So your family was living in
Was in
Liverpool.
Liverpool.
So you would go and come.
I brought them in 1989
Okay.
back home.
Okay.
29 December.
And in fact, this question number 11 was talking about where your family was based and how long it used to take you
Trip. So in those days, it
to go and
takes.
see them.
In actual fact, my last trip was in '86. I had to fly down. I was not fortunate with school. The ship that go to UK
I see.
after my when I became a chief officer.
Yeah.
I was not fortunate. Continent, Brazil, Far East.
Okay.
So I only had to fly to UK.
Okay. And how long does it used to take you to meet your family?
Long time, you know, long time. Sometimes 6 months, sometimes 7 months. Sometimes when the ship go to Europe, they will come and see me.
I see.
You know, I never lobby for UK ship.
Did it affect your family relationship?
In a way, the children don't know you much. The children get used to be under their mother's care. So when you come around, it's not so. And it still happens today when the bond is not that, you know. You understand that?
Yes.
It's still happens. But thank God I brought them home. And in Lagos is base. So if you go to Brazil, you come to Lagos. If you go to Far East, you come to Lagos.
Okay.
So
All right.
it was never my intention to stay abroad.
Yes.
Never.
Okay. Were there salary differences between NNSL and other shipping lines?
A lot.
And was it
A
preferable
lot.
to? Was it
Other
preferable?
shipping line pay more than NNSL.
Okay.
But the thing NNSL for us was permanent job.
Yes.
We were running pension.
Yes.
And only when you are on the ship, you get 40% cash advance.
Okay.
Initially, it was 100%.
Okay.
You can take your money on board,
Yes.
100%.
Yes.
You know, but later when there was scarcity of money in 86, 85, they changed it to 40% foreign, 60% local.
Okay.
But at that time, when I was in Folawiyo, it was all $880 a month as a third officer. And 800 naira for a chief officer in NNSL.
The difference
The difference
is
was,
clear.
was big. Was very
The difference is clear.
big. You know, but it's not a permanent job. It's a contract job.
Yes.
But national line was permanent job with pension. And for national line, every day you stay on board, you have every 2 days you have 1 day leave.
I see.
So if you sail for 12 months, you have 6 months leave.
Wow.
So those who went throughout for 8 years, they had 40 years leave.
Wow.
And they can go to other companies.
Yes.
So people took 21,000 naira leave pay
Wow.
in 1976. Even the head of state never saw that kind of money.
That's a good one.
So big difference.
Yeah, big difference. So I think can go to 14 now. How would you describe the story of NNSL from the good times to the time it began to go bad?
Yes, it was sad in the sense that it was the flag. We dominated West Africa. And everywhere we go they see Nigerian ship, all Nigerian officers from up to bottom, Nigerian young captain like me. Of course, it was a big pride. But the thing is, I saw it coming. I saw it coming because other shipping companies were also going now. Palm Line, LLM, John Note. And our Nigerian company like Green Line that had 8 ships. There is Five Line, Fajemiloku, had 4 ships. There were other shipping lines. Everything was going on down. Even many ships in UK, shipping company, Elana, many ships were abroad going to Far East, going to this. But why it was preventable in the sense that we could buy newer ships, modern ships, we control our cargo. This we didn't do, such that the ships we're running were becoming very expensive to run. The speed were too much, the consumption too high. We had a ship of 21 knots, 22 knots, going to Japan, okay, but with empty container. You know what I mean? When they will specifically tell ships to do 13 knots, economic speed, 12 knots. Economic speed, because you are not in a hurry for anything.
Yeah.
So we have control of cargo under UNCTAD, and we could have adopted to modern ships in order to continue. If it is based on our survival, they try to have a shipping line for NNPC too.
Yes.
It failed. They bought Tuma. They bought Oloibiri. They chartered Mayfair. They did all this. It failed, But Iran shipping company, Kuwait was tailored along national line because the same Igbo people said the two. In fact, our color, the same. Saudi Arabia, they still flow.
Yes.
So that's it. So that was the sad thing.
All right.
And for the manpower development, just like Airways trained the manpower for the aviation industry, National Line play the manpower training platform for the maritime industry, which is wider than aviation. Pilots, port operations, teaching, surveyors, money master in oil company. The Igbo people were being paid a lot of money. And I remember one year in 1997, they employed about 20 Nigerians in Mobile. If National Line had not trained, where would they get the manpower?
That's right. All right. If you were to say, let's say, 3 things. Question 15 now. For the nosediving of the fortunes of NNSL, what would you say?
Well, government interference.
Okay.
Without paying back, because we were carrying the cargo for Alaja. We were doing a lot of diplomatic runs. We were doing a lot of what do we call it in the military? Well, is this the diplomatic run when you carry refugees? You carry troops to the war front without money being paid.
Military support.
Military support. So if we have made money available, we need it. You need that what we call auxiliary support for the military. Because normally when there is problem, when we go to Russia, we go under convoy. So the Navy will still give you convoy. And also, people retiring in the Navy is ready-made employment platform for them to come out and fit into. They're just like pilots, flying or engineers. So, technically speaking, the what do you call it? The inability to change, to adapt to modern. The 19 ships will be were all the same type of ships. Imagine River Kerewa, River Guma, River Andoni, River carry 480 containers, 480 containers. And that 480 container is what goes into a 5 deck on some ships. That one that we carry on the ocean, 480 containers. It's nothing. Even if it is 20 tons, multiply, what tonnage is that? So it was not a, and also we were carrying cargo from Europe down, nothing from West Africa up. It's
Okay.
one leg charter,
So lack of cargo.
lack of northbound cargo, ballast, full crew,
Yes.
maintenance.
Yes.
So
Yes.
that is,
So while the costs remain high, the incomes were not.
and the consumption was too much. It was too much. It was even more than not carrying cargo.
What do you attribute corruption? How do you attribute corruption in this?
Technically speaking, I do not see the role of corruption, to be honest with you, in the sense that people see that our cargo we should carry is given to another company. We are UKWA. UKWA determines liner trade,
Yeah.
COWAP,
Yeah.
West Africa,
Yeah.
Far East and FEWAP. So technically speaking, people were not objective. That is what I see. And the fact that they were owing money when the government was not paying, they were owing, made them to be taking supplies and repair outside where they should take. You know what I mean?
So one thing led to the other.
One thing led to the other. So when they say corruption, when they say for repairs and all this, when we have the proper ship management, I don't know. So people say all this, but I don't really know on the part of the ship, the part of the management, and all that.
Okay.
So technically speaking,
Okay.
I do.
All right.
I do know.
So let's go to question number 16. Whether you had any personal challenges, would you say so in your
In my
seafaring career?
seafaring career. To be honest with you, I was just enjoying myself.
Yeah, from the story you told,
I was
yes.
just enjoying myself, and I made it a career. I was not. I didn't say found that way because some people went out to go and do other courses for 3 years,
Yeah.
4 years.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Some of us just faced this, even though later they did or something, but we made the career, a career to follow.
Okay.
You know.
Okay. Now, how did you cope with life after seafaring?
We missed the ship
Okay.
because there is no go slow at sea, no traffic. There is no. The food is there. You wake up, you sleep, you wake up, you go to your work, you do your job. So, but when ashore, it's tough. No light, nothing like no light on board the ship. There were ships also that we didn't have light, blackout, no food, no this.
But they were few in number.
Well, it's part of the challenge because we came from old ship.
Yeah.
We didn't train with modern ship.
Okay.
So it was nothing to us. Those who trained with modern ship, when they got to that situation, it was tough for them to. You are used to electronics and you have to go back to manual. But because when we train with manual, like when you are learning driving, you drive with manual,
Yeah.
and somebody will drive with automatic. So manual, you just go straight to automatic. If you learn with automatic and now no automatic car, you cannot drive manual.
Yeah.
So that is
Now, but when you say there were power blackouts in some ships,
yes.
can you describe why this would happen?
Some by accident, some no supply of fuel,
I see.
some generator failure.
Okay. And how long would it last?
Well, we had one that was serious for a long time, like in Congo on the River Osun. The generator, the validity went, maybe poor generator oil. The Gurara was the problem, low oil contamination.
Yeah.
So sometimes we are changing engine at sea, you still have light. If you are changing piston 1 week, 4 days, ship is drifting.
What about your refrigerated foods?
Oh, it's problem. That is his problem. That's why some port they condemn it and bring new supply. And you know that by law you are not supposed to keep food in the fridge that for long. By law. But because we are black people, we do. Because sometimes we say that them actually they were throwing food import, bring new ship. When you get to Russia, they seal and give you new cow. They kill cow for you. In Russia. In US they say
That's it.
you want to know whether the food has overstayed. Some China also supply overstay food. Change the date.
Yeah.
Supply to the ship.
So what have you been doing since the end of the NNSL career?
Well, I've set up my own company, Sadal Ventures.
Okay.
I do maritime consultancy. I went to Iran. I worked in Iran.
Okay.
96, operational manager with Ashrop Lines. I engaged myself. Then I took time to go and do master's course in national transport.
Okay.
And then I engaged in teaching. Then I joined GIS
Okay.
in 2001
Okay.
as a surveyor. And that's what I did till 2015
That's the government inspector of shipping.
of shipping.
Okay.
Then we merged with NMA
Okay.
and then Masa. Because we were retired in NSL, it affected our stay. We were kept as contract staff throughout,
Yeah.
not entitled to anything.
Yeah.
But Nigeria needed us. You understand?
Yes.
Because the law says you must have a safety administration.
Yes.
Man by this, we made the sacrifice. So people left, joined the old company as money master, and they are better off today.
Okay.
They are better off for their family. Then we make the sacrifice to stay in order to give Nigeria the image.
Yes.
I know that you learn a lot, which you are enjoying.
Do you have any favorite flags, mementos, artifacts, anything to remember your time?
I kept, I think it was, what is it? What do we call it? A sextant. Sextant, which is
Okay, the sextant.
I kept sextant, you know. I have a lot of things, but if I could look at them, but I have pictures.
Yes.
I still have my cap
Okay.
in my sitting room.
Yes.
I have my cap.
So when you see these things, you remember your days at sea.
And it was good experience. Young man. And I tell you this, we're the only privileged one, this last set, to go all over the world. I don't think any Nigerian can have that opportunity again.
Okay.
Because we went on a ship that is global,
Yeah.
that touch all continents
I see.
in the course of our career.
I see.
I don't think any set of Nigerian could have that opportunity.
So you
You
don't
could
have.
go and work in Singapore, but that would be all.
Yeah.
But
So you still don't have much regrets, no.
No.
You don't have.
If I had to come again, I will still go to sea. I may not stay as I did. I may pull out to follow academics. You know what I mean? Yeah. But I would still love to go to sea.
On that note, Captain, thank you very, very much.